right, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it here to the Jackson Motorplex here in Jackson, Minnesota. And tonight, it's a Thursday, and we are going to be competing with the MSTS 360 Sprint Car Series. Now, if you come to this racetrack enough, you might hear people compare it to Knoxville and call it like a mini Knoxville. It's just a little bit smaller, but still a decent sized racetrack and very wide and, not a lot of banking. Now, I haven't ran this place yet in a 360. This will be the first night, so we'll see with the less horsepower if we're still able to use a majority of the racetrack like the 410, but no matter what, looks like we're gonna have a lot of cars in the pit area. And as I said last time I was here at Jackson, this is just a special racetrack after my experience with Shark Racing and running well with the Outlaws. It'd be really, really neat to park it in victory lane here. You guys know this series is known for normally doing a pill draw format, which means there's no qualifying, but with tonight having a little extra money on the line, they're doing 2 cars at a time for 2 laps. So here in a little bit, we're gonna hot lap, feel out the racetrack, and then we're gonna go back out and be on the clock. So climbed out of the 18T after hot lapping and qualifying at Jackson. We're 5th out of 23 360s. If you want my initial reaction after stepping on the gas in a 360 after not running this thing for probably a solid almost 2 months, these things are slow. It's crazy how your body gets so used to what a 410 feels like accelerating at high speed at these big racetracks, and we're still moving around Jackson with 700 horsepower, but I can tell you it feels like a boat anchor compared to 900. But overall, we got good speed to start the night. I think we were just that far off of where we maybe could have been in qualifying. Like I said, our lap was good. We were just about a 10th out of 2nd, and then the car that went quick time ripped off a little bit of a lap more as an outlier above the field. So we're just going to make a couple small adjustments. I do think this place, it's got a lot of grip right now. It might be difficult to race with that less horsepower and with how fast the track is. I think it's going to be all about the start for these heat races. I think they're doing a 4-car invert, so we should be rolling off from 3rd. At worst, we need to try to just maintain, and if we can get a spot, that should be helpful, as they're going to be taking the top 8 cars after qualifying in heats into a redraw. I said it before the heat and I stand by it. It feels like I'm back limited racing with how big this track is, with how locked down everything is. You're not even really spinning the tires out there. Everyone's just going, such a similar speed. And I felt like we were okay there throughout those 8 laps. I think we could almost, even though the track has so much grip, I feel like we're still lacking a little bit of grip, and I'm kind of just sliding across the surface. Like, I really have to hit my marks, and if I miss where I need to be, I kind of just carry speed wherever the car goes, which is usually kind of almost the wrong direction. It's like through the corner, it kind of of wants to just like keep not being stuck. It just kind of wants to slide, you know, higher and higher up as I get towards corner exit. So we'll make a few changes. We should be in the redraw though, so we're going to start somewhere in the first 4 rows of tonight's 25 lap A.
It is Tanner Holmes in the 18T up next, and so you've shown some speed so far. How do you keep that up?
Yeah, I think we just got to keep up with the racetrack. Obviously, it's pretty fast right now, so you know, like they've said, pill draw will be pretty key. Just want to give a big shout out to all of our fans watching, and the boss and Steck, Shane DeWald, DZ, everyone that supports our car. So feels good to be here. We got four more nights after this.
Tanner Holmes next to draw.
3.
Number 3 inside.
So before we roll out, I just wanted to show you guys the racetrack. Jackson, it's known to be pretty wide, but tonight it's just racing much narrower. That's what I was worried about with the 360, and with less horsepower, like all this grip down here, it's kind of hard to leave it. And as guys run down here, and we have the 305s as a support class, like they just keep throwing material up, and it's just harder to have a second and third lane. But right now they got push trucks out here. They're trying to roll it in. So hopefully for the A main event, I mean, luckily we got a good pill draw, but hopefully we still have, you know, lanes to pass, because we start up front, but we're gonna have lap traffic, and we're gonna have to race around to try to battle out for a victory. fifth place finish tonight at Jackson in the 360. Frustrating A feature. Started third, didn't get a great start, kind of was having problems on takeoff, and then from there, you know, ran in fourth for a while. I think then on a restart we lost one more spot. Kind of was trying to just go wherever. I ran the bottom, I ran the top, tried to go through the middle. Didn't feel like I could make like consistent speed without like really having to hit my marks. I just was kind of fighting my race car, and you know, like we talked about all night, I felt like we were in the ballpark range. I never felt like stellar, but we tried to make some adjustments there for the feature. The track did slicken off a little more than we thought, but I don't know, I feel like we maybe just missed the mark. Maybe I missed the mark a little bit too. I was trying all I had, could have maybe used the wing a little bit more, but I just felt tight in spots, and the last thing I wanted was to get, you know, make those problems even worse. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. We'll take a top 5 finish. Glad that we kind of, you know, made something out of what we had, but still frustrating, you know, you always feel like you're dropping down when you're on a 360, but still there were some good cars tonight. But yeah, like I said, just top 5 finish, and we'll now roll into our next show. Just loading up everything in the box, and the good news is we get a chance to just try again tomorrow. Just kind of feel like I have a sour taste in our mouth after tonight's 25 laps. I don't know, I just hate when you feel like you're, maybe the word slow is not right. I mean, we still ran 5th, and we had solid cars in front of us. It just felt like we were on the wrong end of things, you know, as far as speed wise. Like we just I don't know, we were, like I said, everyone was very similar in speed. We were no greater than anyone, and, you know, if anything, a little behind. But at the end of the day, we got to put tonight behind us and just look at, you know, what can we do better? Maybe where are we off with our race car? How do we continue to put like our own puzzle together? Because that's what this is. It's all about, you know, who can put it together the best, and, you know, have a solid night, put yourself in position, and capitalize when it counts. But thank you guys so much for watching and hanging out with us today. I want to thank my family and my crew. I could not do it without the people that are close to me and help make my operation go in a circle. I'm just a small part of it. Then we also have our partners, you know, DZ, Shane DeWald Trucking, The Boss, Steck, Veenendahl Trucking, QRC, Orville Tax, ABC Powder Coating, Diamond Roofing Company, Earth Environmental, Fast 4 Media, Pit Stop USA, Carbon Works, Canopy Country, Champion Car Wash, Ty 22, Triple X, Rod and Supply. It's pretty cool that we have a lot of logos on the race car, and we wouldn't be able to do what we do without all of our support and having you guys as well. But we're gonna work on being better. We just got to keep digging. I don't know, like I said, what's nice is we're in the ballpark range. It's not like we're way out in right field, like we're in the base path, but we just need to keep chipping in consistency and momentum and speed. And I always say it's all the little things, but really it's just trying to be that little bit better. So we'll keep working at it, work on the 18T, and make it happen. So see you in the next one. Deuces.